You write down the topic. Composition of population. Composition of population. Composition of population. Jana Sangyutiya. Jana Sangyutiya. Composition of population. Composition of population in Sri Lanka can be expressed in various ways. Can be expressed in various ways. Such as distribution of gender, age, ethnicity, and religions. These are the way that we can express our population composition according to gender, according to sex ratio, according to gender, according to ethnicity, according to religions, according to religions. Distribution, firstly, we are going to discuss about the distribution by sex. That's mean gender. Istri Purusha Bhavayanuva Janasankhya Vyapti. Subtopic you write down. Distribution by sex.
Madam, subtopic क्या
Yes, you write down the subtopic. Distribution by sex. Distribution by sex. You write down the topic. Distribution by sex. According to the population census in 2012, out of the total population, 51.5% are 55.1% are female, while 48.5% are males. Stri Purusha Bhavaye anuව ගත්තොත් female 51.5, male 48.5%. It is clear from the data that the percentage of the males is gradually decreased.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, man දැන් log උනේ මේ මොනවද කරන්නේ teacher?
Geography.
Teacher මෙච්චරයි නේද ලියන්න දුන්නේ?
You write down the topic, composition of population, subtopic, distribution by sex. It is clear that from the data that the percentage of the male is gradually decreased. Male is gradually decreased. ක්‍රමෙන් පුරුෂ ප්‍රතිශතය අඩුවීමක් තමයි දක්නට ලැබෙන්නේ. This can be clearly expressed by sex ratio. දැන් ඒක අපිට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ මේ sex ratio කියන එක මගින්. The number of males for 100 female in the population is called sex ratio. ජනසංඛ්‍යාවෙන් 100 දෙනෙකුට පුරුෂ කී දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද කියන එක තමයි sex ratio එකෙන් අදහස් කරන්නේ. The sex ratio කුමතිරි අනුපාතය. කුමතිරි අනුපාතය කියන එකෙන් අදහස් වෙන්නේ ස්ත්‍රීන් 100කට සිටින පුරුෂ සංඛ්‍යාව. This can be clearly expressed by sex ratio. The number of male for 100 females. 100 females. කාන්තාව 100කට පිරිමි කීයක් ඉන්නවද කියන එක තමයි මේ sex ratio එකෙන් පෙන්නන්නේ. The number of males for 100 females in the population is called sex ratio. Then what is the sex ratio? The number of males for 100 female in the population is called the sex ratio. Okay, you write down the number of males for 100 females in the population is called the sex ratio. The number of males for 100 females. කාන්තාව 100කට පුරුෂයෝ කී දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද කියන එක. The number of males for 100 females in the population is called the sex ratio. In 1981 sex ratio 104, but in 2012 94.3. දැන් එන්නේ sex ratio එක අඩු වෙනවා කියන්නේ පුරුෂ ප්‍රතිශතය අඩු වෙනවා කියන එක තමයි මේකෙන් අදහස් වෙන්නේ. Example you write down. In 1981 sex ratio 104. In 2012 94.3. In 1948 104, 2012 94.3. According to these information, we can understand this can be clearly expressed by we can understand the data that percentage of males is gradually decreased. Males percentage එක ක්‍රමෙන් අඩු වෙමින් පවතිනවා. Okay, next point you write down. Next point you write down. The male percentage is gradually decrease. The male percentage is gradually decrease. The male percentage is gradually decreasing. Put ing. Decreasing. Gradually decreasing. Gradually decreasing. Example, males Okay, you write down. You write down example. Males in 2012. Males in 2012, 51.2%. 51.5%. 51.5%. You male or female? Leave it. Okay, females in 2012, 51.5 females. Females 51.5%. Males 48.5%. 48.5%. Males 48.5%. According to this also we can understand the percentage of the males is gradually decreasing. Okay, then we are going to discuss about the age structure. Okay, you write down the topic. Age structure. You write down. Age structure. Here we are going to discuss about the composition of population according to ages. according to age. වයස අනුව ජනසංඛ්‍යාවේ ව්‍යුහය ඊගාවට අපි කතා කරන්නේ. වයස් සංයුතිය. Age structure. වයස් සංයුතිය. According to the age structure in Sri Lanka, the aging population has increased to certain amount. Aging population. Who are the aging population? People who are above 60 years old. අවුරුදු 60ට වැඩි අය වැඩි වීමේ ප්‍රවණතාවයක් තමයි ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ දකින්න ලැබෙන්නේ. Below 14 years 35.2%, between 15 to 95 years 58.2 in 1981, below 14 years in 1981 35.2, in 2012 25.3. එහෙනම් අවුරුදු 14ට අඩු අය ක්‍රමයෙන් අඩු වෙමින් පවතිනවා. In 1981 35.2, but in 2012 it has reduced up to 25.3, as well as between 15 to 95 people. Percentage 58.2 in 1981, but 2012 it has increased up to 62.3. 62.3. Above 60 years in 1981 6.6, but 2012 12.4. According to these information, we can say Sri Lanka, the aging population has increased. The aging population has increased in Sri Lanka. Okay, you write down. You write down the aging population age structure topic එක ලියලා ලියන්නේ. Put the subtopic age structure and then you write down the aging population has increased. The aging population has increased in Sri Lanka. Has increased in Sri Lanka. The aging population has increased in Sri Lanka. Has increased in Sri Lanka. Has increased in Sri Lanka. Example, you write down. Below 14 years, 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 35.2, 35.2. 35.2. in 1981. In 1981. In 1981. In 1981. In 1981. In 1981. But in 2012, chart එක ඉදිරියට ලියන්න එහෙමම. But in 2012, but in 2012, 25.3. 25.3. 25.3. 25.3. Here you write down the year of this on this arrow. Year 2012. Here you write down 2012. Two thousand 2012. Okay. Then between next one you write down between 15 to 59 years. 15 to 59 years. Next one. 15 to 59 years. Between 15 to 59 years. 59 years. 15 to 59 years. (15 to 59 years). 58.2 in 2000. 58.2 in 1981. %. In 2012, it has increased up to 62. 62.3%. 62.3%. Okay, then above 60 years. Above 60 years. What will happen next? what had happened? Above 60 years. Above 60 years.
Increased.
Yes. Okay, you write down it also. Above 60 years. Above 60 years. Above 60 years. It has increased. Again, it has increased. 6.62, 6.62, 12.4, 12.4. .4. Okay, here also you write down the year. (1981) and 2012. According to this information, we can understand what will happen to our population. Our population, Sri Lankan population, is aging. වයස්ගත වීමක් තමයි දක්නට ලැබෙන්නේ. The aging of population has increased. The aging of population has increased. වයස්ගත වීම වැඩි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. It is a problem to a country because dependents increase according to this information. යැපෙන්නු වැඩි වීමක් තමයි මේකෙන් සිද්ධ වෙන්නේ. Okay, you join again.